Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu ala habibihi Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am Miss Safia Batool, Subject Specialist Pakistan Studies at Divisional Public School and Inter College Sahiwal. I welcome you all to the DPS online classes, hoping for you to be in the best of your health and spirits. Chapter 5, Major Land Features, and the topic of our today's lesson is Mountains and its Types. Objective of our today's lesson. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe types of mountains according to their mode of formation. Dear students, before we move on to our today's lesson, let's review our previous lesson. In our previous lesson, we have discussed the term geography. Geography is the science of Earth's surface. Through geography, we learn about different places and relationship between the people and their environment. The study of the landforms, like the elevated portions, table-like features, and vast stretches of the flat land, is called geomorphology. The landforms are formed by two forces, which are internal forces of the earth and external forces of the earth. I hope this review would help you to come to our today's lesson. Dear students, what we are going to cover in today's lesson is mountains and types of mountains. Mountain is a major landform which is clearly high from the surrounding areas and has a sloping surface. Its base is broad as compared to its top, and nearly 27% of the world's land area is covered by the mountains. There are three types of the mountains. First one is volcanoes, second one is fold mountains, and the third one is block mountains. And these mountains have got their names from how they were formed. Let's discuss these three types of the mountains one by one. Let's talk about the first type of the mountains, that is volcanoes. Dear students, as we all know that going deep into the earth, the temperature increases, and in the center of the earth it is estimated to be more than 5000 degrees Celsius. Due to this high temperature, the rocks and minerals melt and a thick molten matter is formed that is called magma. And if there is a crack or a fold on the surface of the earth, then magma will find a way to come out and solidifies in the form of either a rock or a mountain. In this way, the volcanoes are formed due to the solidification of lava. Volcano has a narrow passage to the top called vent, and lava tends to come out from this vent regularly. Let's look at some examples of famous volcanoes of the world. Mount Fuji or Fujiyama, Krakatoa, Mayon, Etna, and Cotopaxi are the famous volcanoes of the world. Dear students, the largest range of volcanoes stretch around the Pacific Ocean. As we can see, these volcanoes are located around the Pacific Ocean in the shape of a ring. That's why this area is known as Ring of Fire. Dear students, let's turn to the second type of the mountains, that is fold mountains. We can understand the formation of the fold mountains through this simple activity. Lay down a stock of towels of different colors, each one folded in a half. Put the boxes on both sides of the towels and push the boxes towards each other. Due to these side forces, the folds will begin to occur in the towels. The fold mountains are formed in the same way. Most of the mountains are comprised of sedimentary rocks which are comparatively less hard. During the mountain building process, when the internal forces put pressure on these rocks from the sides, these rocks run into each other, cause the earth's surface to crumple and fold. Later, the internal forces uplifted these folds as mountains. These are called fold mountains. Dear students, let's look at some examples of the famous fold mountains of the world. Himalaya, Alps, Rockies, and Andes are the famous fold mountains of the world. Dear students, let's discuss the third type of the mountains, that is block mountains. We can understand the formation of the block mountains through this simple activity. Take 3 wooden cubes and put them side by side. Now uplift the middle cube with the help of a finger. It will become high from the adjacent blocks. Block mountains are formed in the same way. The unequal stress and earthquakes create faults or cracks on the surface of the earth. Sometimes the internal forces uplift a part of the earth between these faults, which become higher from the surrounding surface. It is called block mountain. Dear students, as we have learnt that in formation of block mountains, a part of the earth becomes higher from the surrounding surface. But sometimes a part of the earth sinks between 2 faults, and it is called a rift valley. Dear students, let's look at some examples of the famous block mountains of the world. The Harz mountain in Germany and Bihar mountains in India are the famous block mountains of the world. Dear students, let's recapitulate our today's lesson through quick fire questions. And your first question is, what is mountain? What is mountain? Yes. Mountain is a landform which is clearly high from the surrounding areas and has a sloping surface. Your next question is, what are 3 types of mountains? What are 3 types of mountains? Just think about the 3 types of the mountains. Yes. Volcanoes, fold mountains, and block mountains are the 3 types of mountains. Well done, everyone. Your next question is, give 3 examples of the fold mountains. Give 3 examples of the fold mountains. Yes. Himalaya, Alps, and Rockies are 3 examples of fold mountains. Your next question is, what is ring of fire? What is ring of fire? Just think about the ring of the fire. Yes. The largest range of volcanoes stretch around the Pacific Ocean, and this is called Ring of Fire. Well done, everyone. Your next question is, what is Rift Valley? What is Rift Valley? Yes. Sometimes a part of the earth sinks between two faults. It is called Rift Valley. And your next question is, what are fold mountains? What are fold mountains? Yes. The mountains in which folds occur are called fold mountains. Well done, everyone. You have done a great job today. Dear students, I hope you have learned some meaningful content today related to the mountains and the types of mountains. Now it's a time for the home assignment. And your home assignment is read page 60 to 63 and learn the types of mountains. See you soon, inshallah. Take great care of yourself. May Allah's peace, mercy and blessings be upon all of us. Ameen. Allah Hafiz.